Pop icon Britney Spears has once again taken the internet by storm, and this time it wasn't because of a new album drop or a headline-making legal battle. Instead, the superstar sent fans into a frenzy with a single Instagram post, one that claimed she had adopted a beautiful baby girl. Introducing the child as Lennon London Spears, Britney shared the news in her typical unfiltered and spontaneous style, blending emotional excitement with a touch of playful randomness. For longtime fans, the post was both thrilling and confusing, launching a whirlwind of reactions across the internet. Was Britney serious? Had she really become a mother again? Or was this another one of her famously cryptic messages that keeps the world guessing? The post itself was classic Britney through and through. In a home-recorded dance video, the kind of clip her followers have come to expect, Britney twirled across her living room in an outfit as expressive as her personality. Alongside the video, she penned a caption that opened with, "I adopted a beautiful baby girl named Lennon London Spears." She continued by describing the child's outfit in vivid detail, particularly the dress that said, "I'm new here," complete with extra punctuation and an overload of emojis. But as the caption continued, things took an unpredictable turn. Britney started talking about wanting to move to Italy, criticizing America's negativity, and sprinkling in winking faces and whimsical asides. It left many wondering, was this heartfelt, humorous, or both? Naturally, fans didn't take long to react, and social media lit up within minutes of the post going live. On X, formerly Twitter, the reactions ranged from celebratory confusion to genuine concern. One fan account, @BritneyFanatic, captured the initial shock with a breathless tweet, "A new baby?" Others tried to piece together the bigger picture, like user @PopGuru, who speculated that this could be a sign Britney is entering a new chapter in life, maybe even starting over completely. Was this a symbolic rebirth? A metaphor for healing? Or was she really adopting a baby girl? No one was sure, but for a fan base accustomed to surprises from their idol, the speculation only made things more exciting. The moment brought to mind Britney's other headline-grabbing milestones, including her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, where she finally told her side of the story after more than a decade under the control of a court-ordered conservatorship. That book peeled back the curtain on years of trauma, struggle, and resilience, making it one of the most talked about celebrity memoirs of the year. In that context, the surprise baby announcement felt like another deeply personal revelation, one that hinted at transformation and rebirth. It wasn't just the possibility of a new family member. It was a symbolic moment in her ongoing journey to reclaim her life and her narrative on her own terms. Adding even more depth to the situation was the fact that Britney has recently been rebuilding her relationship with her two sons, Sean and Jaden. The boys, now 20 and 18, are from her previous marriage to dancer Kevin Federline. Their relationship had been strained for years, largely due to the restrictions and emotional strain imposed during Britney's long conservatorship from 2008 to 2021. During that time, custody arrangements and limited communication made meaningful connection nearly impossible. Fans who followed her closely through those dark years remember the heartache of watching a mother separated from her children, often in tears and unable to speak freely about her pain. That's why her June 2025 Instagram post was so impactful. In it, she shared a photo of herself and Jaden together after attending a Sunday church service. The image was simple but powerful: two family members reunited, smiling, at peace. In the caption, Britney wrote how blessed she felt to be watching her son grow up and to be part of his journey again. It was a moment of quiet triumph, signaling a return to normalcy after years of emotional distance. According to reports, her time with Sean and Jaden has increased significantly since the end of her conservatorship, and those close to her say that reconnecting with them has brought her more happiness than any public accolade ever could. That's the context in which her adoption post landed, amid a wave of personal healing, a rediscovered sense of motherhood, and perhaps a renewed desire to build a life filled with the love she once feared she had lost. Britney's Instagram baby announcement didn't just make waves, it created a storm of speculation. Fans and media outlets scrambled to verify the claim. Was Lennon London Spears a real child? Had Britney gone through the adoption process quietly? Or was this just another playful post meant to amuse her audience? With no follow-up statement and no official confirmation from her team, the story spun in different directions. Some tabloids ran with it as if it were fact, while others took a more cautious tone, noting Britney's tendency to blend humor and personal anecdotes in her posts. The confusion only added to the intrigue, keeping everyone locked in to see what would happen next. Meanwhile, the post's reference to Italy didn't go unnoticed. Britney had mentioned the country in previous captions and videos, hinting that she might be looking to move or at least spend more time abroad. In 2024, she frequently shared dreamy posts about Italian vacations, charming countryside homes, and the peaceful life she imagined for herself there. To some fans, her new post about adopting a baby and escaping to Italy felt like a continuation of that narrative of fantasy of starting fresh in a place where paparazzi and past drama couldn't follow. Whether literal or symbolic, the mention of Italy added another layer to the growing theory that Britney is crafting a new chapter, one that focuses on self-reinvention and emotional freedom. But just as the speculation reached a fever pitch, the truth came out: the entire post was a prank. According to multiple entertainment outlets, including TMZ and Page 6, the adoption was not real. Sources close to Britney confirmed she was joking, pointing to the exaggerated emojis and whimsical tone of her caption as evidence. Those familiar with her social media style noted that she often shares tongue-in-cheek messages that blend fantasy with reality, and this was simply one of those moments. Still, many fans admitted they had fallen for it. Some were disappointed, others were amused, and plenty expressed admiration for Britney's ability to still keep people on their toes after all these years. In many ways, the prank perfectly captured what makes Britney Spears such a fascinating figure in pop culture. For over 2 decades, she has lived in the public eye, often under intense scrutiny, and yet she continues to surprise people. Whether it's through a heartfelt memoir, a candid Instagram video, or a silly caption designed to stir curiosity, Britney knows how to control the narrative even when it appears chaotic on the surface. Her adoption hoax wasn't malicious. If anything, it was a reminder that she's still having fun, still playing with perception, and still fully in charge of how and when she shares pieces of herself with the world. Of course, beneath the humor lies something more meaningful. The reaction to the prank revealed how invested the public still is in Britney's life, especially her family story. Fans were quick to believe the announcement because, on some level, they wanted it to be true. After years of watching Britney struggle for autonomy and fight for her voice, the idea of her choosing to grow her family felt like a powerful step forward. It represented healing. It represented control. Even if the story turned out to be fictional, the hope it inspired was real. People want to see Britney happy. They want to see her win. And most importantly, they want to see her free to make choices, whether that's adopting a child, reconciling with her sons, or moving to Italy to paint in peace. That's what continues to make Britney Spears such a unique presence in the celebrity world. She exists in a space where fact, emotion, and performance blur together. She's more than a pop star, she's a symbol of survival, resilience, and reinvention. The adoption post, silly as it may have seemed, tapped into all those themes. It reminded the world that Britney is still in motion, still evolving, and still full of surprises. Whether she's dancing barefoot in her living room or joking about new beginnings, she's writing her own story and inviting us all to watch, question, laugh, and cheer as she does.